has steel costs come down, or are they staying
No,
stable?
I think they're stable. I don't think they've gone up. I haven't heard a lot about them going up too much.
When those steel prices were at their peak, did you have few build at that time? Or
Well, very few built.
very few.
This 125,000 tank has gone up tremendously in the last, I've been doing this for 35 years, so definitely in that period, but even in the last 10 to 15 years, why the water tower prices have gone up a lot. You'll probably have three basic bidders. McGuire Iron out of Sioux Falls, Caldwell Tanks, I think they're out of Kentucky, and Phoenix Fabricators, I think they're out of Pennsylvania. Those are the three probably main players. Pittsburgh, Des Moines, who built your tower here, what, 80 years ago or longer? No, 100 years ago.
Yeah.
They're still in business. But they don't generally do this small tanks out of. We don't get them to bid. They did the one out on the west end of Storm Lake, Pittsburgh, Des Moines did. And then there's another one called Chicago Bridge and Iron. They still build tanks, but they just don't bid these small tanks like this around here. Caldwell and McGuire and Phoenix Fabricators are the ones that usually do.
Yeah, CB&I think their minimum is probably 600,000 or 500,000.
Yeah, probably.
So, I mean, we worked with them a little bit on a couple of million gallons.
Do you have this kind of insurance?
Tammy would know, I don't know what kind of insurance.
I think that probably be the same as the sewer project.
Yeah. And if you don't, it's not.
The construction firm has their own, I would guess, liability insurance for their workers. So I don't know what will our risk be.
There isn't much.
There's minimal risk.
No. But you have to carry insurance just to protect yourself for the unknowns. Oh, a worker breaking its leg on your street or something. I don't know what that could be, but sure. Or Ray running his truck into the foundation or something like that.
When it's wet.
Whoops. The contractor's insurance will be spelled out in the bid documents, in the specifications he bids out.
Okay.
And then before we sign contracts with the contractor, we'll have his insurance certificate and his bid and his performance bonds as well as his contract, just like your sewer project.
Yeah.
That's all that stuff.
Okay. Anybody else have questions? Do we have to have a roll call vote on this?
I need a second.
Second. Yeah. Did you second it? Nobody seconded it. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Better have a second, I guess, then.
Yeah.
In worst case scenario, what we sign the contract in and everything falls through, what kind of money are we looking at?
Probably that $5,000, that preliminary fee. I mean, not probably, it would be, because we wouldn't even started designing until, we know what you're going to go.
And you would
Which
start
we're
designing.
already paid, correct?
No, that was a planning stuff.
Okay.
That was a planning stuff. That was for this,
Yeah.
and what we're doing now is picking up from this and getting kind of all the preliminaries in for the design.
So basically, we got to move forward before we can apply for grants. Is that how I'm understanding that?
We have to have the environmental before the...
So we basically have, for us to move forward, we have to sign a contract.
We have to have the land.
We have to have the land first
Before anything.
before we can do anything.
Right.
But if we don't do this tonight, then it's...
That's another month.
Another month.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You know. And like, the worst case scenario, we just said if something would go totally stop, we're over $5,000. and not a water tower anyway.
We just don't do the audit.
Hmm.
So then we just don't do the audit.
Find somebody.
Well, I think that's pretty straightforward, isn't it?
I guess I'll second it. And then show of hands. There.
What I'll do then is I'll make the final copies and get it down to Tammy so we can get a signature on it.
You can keep that. You can keep this, actually.
So you can check and find out and make sure it's the same. So will somebody get in touch with Eric or I then on this property thing? So-
Yeah, they'll have a answer by Sunday.
Okay.
Is it
And
on board?
you could even bring some laugh back with you tomorrow night, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it would be difficult to do.
Eric.
A tape measure.
Yeah, that's you.
It would be all.
Who is?
Yeah, you're
Rich, yeah.
And that's who I've been visiting with.
Okay.
Eric will stop by tomorrow night on his way home. He lives in Sac City, so he's going to stop on his way. Go back tomorrow afternoon and just drive
The
back.
tape measure and we just pound some sticks in the ground for you.
That's all they need is a visual so they know where it's gonna be located. I don't know who's on the council, I only know the president of the council.
It's just an idea.
And they're gonna meet, you're gonna meet with them Sunday?
Sunday morning, prior to the church mass.
Proceed.
The only problem might be, will we be able to identify the west line there? We might not be able to identify that west line without,
You pace it off.
you think so?
Well, if we've got, we have the plat maps,
And we have the east line down.
and we have the east line down, where Maple is.
Yeah.
If I can just grab one of the walk-along tape measures too, and just, I can pace it off. It'll at least give them a rough idea.
Yeah, that's all they need right now.
Yeah, it may not be down, perfect, but.
I'm glad you guys were down tonight, so. I don't know how to make a phone call tomorrow.
You want to keep it? This is my original. Okay?
Okay.
The other thing I see on your agenda is you need to hire the administrator then too. Do you have something from her or?
Yeah, I've got her contract.
Okay, because I tried to call her today and she wasn't in the office.
Oh,
so-
yeah, she left her contract last
Okay.
month, so.
All right. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.